Okay. So let me take a quick...
Oh, was there an announcement?
I think so. Let me take a peek and see.
Headphones back on.
Maybe.
Please. Okay. Yep. Check out this trailer now.
There we go. All right.
Oh, we gotta.
Did you watch that story mode?
I started it last weekend.
Okay,
but
it's
like
4 hours.
Yeah,
so it's gonna take you a minute to get through it. There we go. Okay, so if you get through story mode, a lot of this is gonna make a whole lot more sense.
Okay.
I promise you. But it seems
watch a long time.
The rumors are true. All right, what's the move list gonna be?
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again. It took me 10 years to find.
Restore.
Yo, this song?
I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
Hey.
Dude, it's so cool.
Happy Chaos.
I don't care about winning. I'm just here for the pleasure.
It's Min.
This world is raw
Gunplay.
carpet. But if you pull a single thread from beneath your feet and start to unravel it, you realize in the end
Okay, but can you zone completely?
that thread's is necessity.
How far does that gun go?
One may witness an unfathomable sight and call it a miracle, but that's
Okay, looks like that was whiffing. Interesting. Like is it Elfelt gunplay? Interesting. Okay. Shoot the clock.
That was sick.
Yo.
That was sick.
Broken Messiah. Yeah. Interesting.
November 30th. Okay.
Yep.
17 days.
This month. Yeah, so I mean, if you've seen story mode, then like, you know, you kind of learn what the deal is. But if you've watched the lore videos, he's mentioned in Exurd.
Okay, yeah.
Happy Chaos is introduced in Exurd. It's in a little scene where Jacko is talking to Raven, and then the camera pans up, and then it turns red, and then you hear a voice coming out of nowhere. So it's one of those, like, here's a hook for a new character we'll figure out in the future. I mean, I don't know how far you got into the story, but obviously he plays a pretty significant role. And yeah, the whole question was like, and he's basically like a boss, you know?
Okay, yeah.
But like, what is that going to convert to when it comes to gameplay? Lots of gunplay looks interesting, and like clones and stuff. So he looks like he's just going to be like a zoning, tricky, kind of keep away guy.
In and out.
I don't know if it doesn't look like the gun is full screen shots, because that's a huge...
It was short, eh?
That's a huge difference as to whether you're full screen zoning with like an instant pop or not. But like, I can say that if that's the range of his like gun and stuff, then like I guess it's gonna be like mid-range, not exactly full zoning, you know? But based on the story mode as well, there's a full zoner probably coming.
Okay.
You know? You don't have to fucking think too hard to look at that man and look at like his move list in even when he showed up in Overture, and he had a boss fight in Overture, and like he's magic, projectiles, bullshit, sigils, you know.
More sigils.
Yeah, tons of shit. You know, he's a spellcaster. He's a mage, right? And in fact, I would go as far as to say like the end of Exurd in story mode as well. Like the last clips is Sol and Kai when they have their fight. He's like, "Hey, I gotta fight a mage. How do I do that?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." Kai's like, "I got some tips for you."
Okay.
So like I'm he's probably coming, and he's probably gonna be a full ass zoner. But looking at this, let's take another gander here.
Again.
Look at the details if we can. That looked like his 2D. Well, and then what interrupted?
I think he does. Does he does?
It was just another shot? 1, 2.
Because it's a
3.
reticle that appears.
Yeah, it's Elfelt. It is Elfelt. Do you remember her, like, fucking...
She had stance.
the
little-
lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Valentine shit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
1, 2, 3. Backdash hits a dummy.
Yeah, it
Creates a clone and backdashes. Does it? It doesn't. It doesn't.
So
And the reticle appears. Yeah. Okay. The moment he kills it, you see he's either doing the move.
Maybe it casts a curse. Or
Maybe
something?
like the reticle pops up right away, or like he just went into the second move. But he's setting up his shots, and he'll have reloading. And
Is there
that's range.
Okay, yeah.
That's reticle.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be full screen. It's gonna be full screen lockdown.
Can you see the HUD after in the keep on pause? And pause when you see the HUD appear?
Oh, like here?
Yeah. There's a meter above his tension gauge.
Bullets.
See? Yeah.
Bullets. Yeah. He has, so the moment you see a reload animation, it's like,
That's gonna be
oh
a
yeah.
bullet, yeah.
So 6 shots, they're gonna be really good. You're gonna be able to block stun the shit out of someone, and then you have to reload. And I bet you he's gonna have, like, maybe there'll be like a super that reloads you, or there'll be like tricky ways to, you know, to work in a reload timing. Like maybe like if you cancel a knockdown, like 2D into reload is probably like just enough time or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of like Ibuki, how she has to work in her reloads. I can see that working.
I wonder if the gauge is for the clones.
The gauge, yeah, it's his. True, there's bullet and gauge.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the bullets. Yeah, and a little happy chaos icon. Probably bullets and clones. My God.
So
Oh,
the bullets,
it's the bullets.
using the meter.
Huh. So wait, there's 2 restrictions on it.
Bang, bang.
What is that? He spends... Huh. So it's not just shots. It's also restricted by that meter, which means you can't get a full 6. Okay, so you actually get like maybe 3, and then you have to let it reload.
Back it up a bit when he's shooting. So when he's doing that,
The bullets are going down, and the meter's going down.
does it shoot in the reticle while the meter is there or something? Because May's backdashing and she's dodging shots.
With.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is exactly Elfelt as well.
Okay.
Right? So basically, it looks like it's a way to stop you from going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know? It's a
Yeah.
restriction on your shit, you know? Yeah. So Faust is the clones. And then that's a...
In the back.
That looks like a super into wall break. That's probably the end of a super. That was on the return of Axel's ground
yeah.
command. So that's just showing you the iframes, right? Of that super. Yeah. Like they specifically have him whiff there. Big gun shit. Does the HUD appear in any other point? No. So they deliberately show you the HUD for just that one moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that like, do you see that? Super startup? And then he just kind of poses?
Yeah.
And it doesn't do an animation into a super necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe that's a like bullet based, you know,
Bang, 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 bang.
thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that HUD is that's setup is probably to like calm down what alpha we used to be able to do. Because if you remember, sign, boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
If you had the execution, yeah.
If you're moving in, it was brutal.
I wonder if time over, he will always shoot the timer from
Maybe.
anywhere on the screen.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So the reticle is blue. Is it orange when it highlights you? No, there it's blue. Or aqua-ish. But against Kai it turns a different color. Yeah.
Oh. There was an orange and blue one.
Yeah.
Bang.
That's where I wonder if the clone activates that. Because
Yeah.
what's the point of creating a backdash clone and like not rewarding you for baiting someone successfully, right?
I agree.
If all it does is get you out, then that's just a backdash. There's got to be a reward for, you know, making someone hit that. It could be tension. It could be, but yeah, there's an orange meter there too.
Some folks are saying that it might be a stance that turns it to orange.
Gun mode. Because he's walking forward shooting at certain points.
Okay, it might be when he's two-handed and
Could be.
like this.
Could be. And into like a little crawl.
And then there's a reticle. Roll.
Yeah, could be like a stance that has because Elfelt had that as well. She had like a tactical roll
Yeah.
that like quickly moves forward while the gun is out. So if you think of Elfelt's moves, you have gun out, and then you have like shot, and then you have like like rapid shot, and then you could like roll as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, reticle changes colors. So I imagine if you're an Elfelt player, you can probably break this down in the most accurate way. It feels as if that's the energy. It's like if you played L, you would know what to expect from this more than anything. I have to say, like, those Dragon Ball character teasers were the most frustrating shit ever.
Oh yeah.
Because they would show nothing. You know? Conversely, the Melty Blood ones would show you normals. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
Right? And then like you see
CBC combos, air throw.
exactly.
Everything. Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, we got the deal. We know what this character is going to be about. This is an in-between, and it seems like it's like we're showing you a couple of normals, a couple specials, what the character is about, and no supers, you know? And it's like, I guess we'll take it, you know, to tease you and then give you some further information down the line. But it's enough to get an idea for what you're about to get, as opposed to like Dragon Ball, like, here is one auto combo and then the first half of a level 3 and then drop a logo on you, you know? Yeah. Cool.
Let's go Arxis.
Is that your style?
He looks really cool. I'm not an Alpha player. I'm not like a gun type of person, stance really, but I'm gonna try him for sure.
Okay.
It's Strive. I'm gonna touch every character.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a fun game.
If the reticle, like, depends on where it appears, but if it's fast enough that you can anti-air with it,
Yeah.
then you've got a really good special, and he probably doesn't need that many, because we've only seen like the clone and the shots. But if you have time to be like boom out of the air and lock people down in their jump ins, yeah, you know what I mean? Straight up, like, or if it appears right in front of you, and if you can shoot a projectile and kill its properties,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean? How's it gonna look? How fast can you do that? That's a huge question as to like whether it appears right on top of you and takes a couple seconds, or whether it appears off of you and you have to kind of get it into place. You know, that's going to be a big difference. Right on. Finish that story mode. It's
Yeah, it's part of the plans. I'm just watching a million things at the same time.